Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about reciprocal identities. Reciprocal identities are part of the trigonometric identities, and they show one way that the trigonometric functions relate to one another. So let's take a look at these reciprocal identities. First, we have sine and cosecant. So sine of x equals 1 over cosecant of x, and cosecant of x equals 1 over sine of x. This works the same for cosine and secant. So cosine equals 1 over secant, and secant equals 1 over cosine. Same for tangent and cotangent. Tangent x equals 1 over cotangent x, and cotangent x equals 1 over tangent x. Look at some examples. So first we have sine of x equals 1/3. So if sine of x equals 1 over cosecant of x, then what does cosecant of x equal when sine of x equals 1/3? Well, it would equal 1 over 1/3, or 3. This would be the same as just flipping the fraction to 3 over 1. So let's look at the next one. Secant of y equals 4/5. So what would that make cosine of y? Well, if secant of y is 4/5 and cosine of y is 1 over secant of y, then that means cosine of y is 5/4. The next one is a little different. You have secant of z equals 6. If secant of z equals 6, then what is cosine of z? Well, it would be 1 over 6. Let's look at this next one, which can be a little tricky because it has a square root. You have cotangent of x equals the square root of 3 over 2. Now we already know that this would mean that tangent of x equals 2 over square root of 3. But you can't have a square root of 3 in your denominator. So what do? Well, it's pretty simple. You just multiply the fraction by square root of 3 over square root of 3. This would give you 2 square root of 3 over 3. Let's bring in a friend and see if you guys can work on some problems together and come to the right answer. The first problem that I want you to try is cosecant x equals 1/5, and you have to find sine of x. Now let's try another one. Cosine of y equals 7/9. So what is secant of y? The tangent of z equals 7. So what is the cotangent of z? Final question. Sine of w equals square root of 5 over 2. So what is the cosecant of w? I really hope that this video helped you to better understand reciprocal identities. And more importantly, I hope to help me to get an A in math. Well, thanks so much for watching. Have a blessed day.